Welcome to Dave Loves Games. I'm Dave. I love games. Today we're doing my first ever game as the Abbasid Dynasty. This should be fun. I always like looking into the new civilizations, but first, before the game gets started, let's have a quick look at the bonuses. We've got berry bushes 25% faster. We've got infantry able to construct rams without siege engineering. This is one I'm really looking forward to testing. I might not get to it today, but with me, I've been focusing a lot on the ram rush with English. It might be better suited to this civilization with that. No need for a blacksmith, no need for research. That seems really advantageous. We've also got a central building for ages. This civilization takes away the building requirement for the ages, and you just have one building that you have research for again. So that's really cool. You also have the golden age to speed up resource and gathering rate. So if you've got lots of buildings that are really close together, you get structure bonuses. And once you get up to, I think the first one is 10, you get a bonus on your research time and resource gather rate. And that is amazing. And obviously we get the camel archers, camel archers and camel riders. So let's get into it. Let's start the game up. I think I'm going to play it on 2x speed just so we can see what's going on. I'm not going through any particular kind of build because I'm just mucking around with what the heck this civilization can actually do. I'm starting off a little bit the same, so lots of villagers on food. I'm building the House of Wisdom straight off the mark. After playing said game, I don't think I need to do this straight away. You definitely want to do it so you can go up to the second age, but it doesn't have to be the first thing you do. Now the House of Wisdom is what kicks off that Golden Age structure bonus. So if you've got 10 structures that are all within the House of Wisdom influence, you get 10% gathering rate on all your resources, which is fantastic. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you build it in a spot that's going to hit most of your areas the same for your resource gathering. I didn't know this on this first game. If I did, I would have moved it probably a bit more over here, so then it not only captured the gold mine, but it could capture the mill as well. So everything in this line gets that influence. And what I found out is that I thought it might just be within this one area here, but no. As if it's touching that area, it extends the area. So you just have to have buildings within all of these borders. All of these borders are that influence. So you can see we're already at 4 out of 10. So all your houses you want to build in here, your resource camps you want to build as close as you can. And that is a really cool tech. Like when I played Mongols, there's a video for that. I said it was overrated. I was very much looking forward to playing the Mongols. When I was looking at them, I thought they were really cool as a civilization. But actually getting hands-on and playing with them, the uniqueness wasn't there. I just felt... It's very hard to explain how it felt, but it was just lackluster. It was just... Maybe I was too hyped to play it, and it just felt a little bit... Yeah, underwhelming. This game, I streamed live on Twitch. There'll be a link down below if you want to catch me live. And the entire time, I was just like, wow, that's really cool. Wow, that's freaking awesome. I was just smiling the whole time. Like, this is a unique civilization that has some really cool mechanics that can alter the game. And I can't wait to try out, like, doing the ram rush, doing other builds, and seeing how extensive you can take these unique aspects of this civilization. So we're still building extra houses and stuff. I just noticed that in the replay, that doesn't refresh. So I had to like click off and then click back on for that border to refresh, but I assume that's fine. I'm building the mill up here for the berries, but as you can see, I'm like, alright, I've got to build houses. I'm already going to build the line so I can get the influence connected to the mill. It's a really cool idea, and I like it a lot. I'm not even exploring that much around. As I'm playing this, a lot of it's not me, like, actually trying to be good. I'm just, like, clicking on it, reading through all the different options. It's just really cool. Here are vertical here. So the first one here unlocks these 3 in this row, and then obviously the last one would unlock these 3 here, and so far in between. So I just went with the first one because I felt like it. We got half-price villages, man. Half-price villages. That is awesome. So you can keep pumping out vills and not worry about food, which is awesome. And then you've got gathering rate from farms. So that's improved gathering rate from farms, along with improved gathering rate here, along with like wheelbarrow and etc. So I don't think I got into like post-imperial to see like how many resources you can get with all of that stacked up, but it feels like a lot. It feels like a lot, and I'm very excited. In the barracks, we get a unique technology called the Phalanx, which increases the attack range of spearmen by 100%. I didn't actually use that in this game, but I'm keen to try it out. It seems very cool, because it means your spearmen will always hit horses before they hit you. Of course, if they're not cavalry archers, right? Which may be a very, very good bonus versus cavalry. We get an archery range up, and this is where we find our camel archers, which are quite expensive, but they have a huge amount of health. They do quite a bit of damage, and they're just really fun and cool. We get camel riders in the stable as well, but that requires third age. We get some additional technologies in the blacksmith surrounding the camels. So movement speed and armor, just making them as strong as you can. And they just look awesome. Like, look at this camel archer right here. They just look really cool. Like, they're very highly detailed, and I like it a lot. These men arms took freaking forever to figure out that I was attacking them, which is funny. But yeah, it was just fun seeing all the different, like, techs. We got a mill. A mill's got a different bonus, which is constructing a mill near berry bushes increases the amount of food available by 100%. So your berries last for longer. Is that what it said here in the tech tree? Let's look. What was the gather rate? Yeah, so gather from berry bushes 25% faster. So not only do you gather it faster, but there is more berries available. So every bush has 500 food. So you can stay on sheep and berries for a huge amount of time. It's just really good. Building more archery ranges. Just because I want more camel riders. Look at them go. Building my houses all within the influence because I want to get that bonus. I got the 10 structures. We're at 10% gathering rate for all resources, which is phenomenal, man. And you don't really have to do anything extra for that. You just need to make sure you're building buildings in your town, and you just get it. Like, it's so good. I like this civilization a lot, even on first play. So I'm sending through my camel riders. Just go harass the enemy. They are still archers, okay? They're light-ranged archers, cavalry. So doing damage versus buildings is appalling. They do pretty good damage versus units, as you can see. I've only got like 5 of them left now, and they're doing pretty good. I attack the building, and they're archers. They're doing 1 damage per bolt. But it's just fun. They look really cool. I like them a lot. And I don't know what it is. It just makes me smile. It just makes me smile. We got other unique techs here. Camels increase the armor of nearby infantry +1. I didn't see that. That's nuts. Because these can't build rams. You have to still build additional infantry to build rams. So I'm sending some villagers down to build another military building. I think it's another archery range, just so I can build the rams. Oh, it's a barracks. I get another barracks up. So, but that's awesome. So, I'm not sure how quickly you could do it for the rush aspect, but if you were to build like a couple of camels and then the infantry do the ram rush, your infantry would be like stronger. You would have some high available units. You would have the rams. I have played a ram rush game. I did one immediately after this, and I did it in 11 minutes, which I think is 2 or 3 minutes quicker than the English. And it's just fun. It's super cool. I want to play more of this civilization. I really do. I've been playing like non-stop English up till now. I think I might switch over to the Abbasid Dynasty for a little while. I wasn't paying attention to my Lombards here because I'm just in awe. I'm just in awe, being like, what the heck is going on? It's all good. I got my farms going. I probably shouldn't have put this house right here. I need to be wary of that because I missed out on a couple of spaces on the farm here. But yeah, it's just good. Here we go. I got some rams getting built from my spearmen. I'm getting a couple of extra camel riders to get in there and kill the enemy. They're trying to attack me, which is what a butt. They've got one long bowman attacking my poor building here. But we've got Golden Age at tier 2. So, villager gathering rate 15% for all resources. Research speeds at plus 15%. My goodness. My goodness. This is amazing. And like having everything so closely knit together, it looks like a real town. Like, it's not important, but oh my goodness. It just looks freaking cool. They're coming in. Lots of longbowmen, but I got some horsemen here. It's not enough though. You got horsemen are supposed to be good versus the archers, but if you got 2 horsemen versus an army of archers, they're gonna kill you before you even get there, man. So, but we got 3 rams. We're just gonna send, yeah, we're just sending them in like, you can attack me, we don't care. We're just gonna send 3 rams in. We're gonna build a 4th. We're just gonna send the rams in all on their lonesome. We got villagers trying to burn them down, but it's not gonna be quick enough, I don't think. Oh no, the villagers just disappear. Why, AI, do you send your villagers away? The town center's gonna go down. And we got a 4th one here. Again, oh, we slowly killed their longbowmen, but there's a 4th ram going in. We're building a 5th because lols. And we're just gonna murder them with rams. They got 2 landmarks here that we have to take care of, but this was a really fun game. This was a really fun game, and I can't wait to play more of the Abbasid Dynasty. It's gonna be a good time. I might, depending on how long this recording goes for, I might quickly load up that Ram Rush game as well and see how we like improve on the current build I have for that. But it was just fun. It was probably one of the funnest games I've played. Just the unique technologies that they have is really cool. It's really cool. Give them a shot yourself. You'll have a bunch of fun. So this is the Ram Rush build that I've used for English. I'm changing it slightly for the Abbasid, and we're going again. Instead of building the House of Wisdom straight away on this one, I went lumber camp and then mining camp, then the House of Wisdom, because I wanted to start getting the resources as soon as I could. I probably should have left this villager on wood and then used another one of these for the House of Wisdom, perhaps. Just so I kept getting that wood resource, because we're still building rams. Rams still cost 300 wood a pop, so we're gonna need a lot of wood. But we're pretty much doing the same build. So 8 on food. We'll have a couple on gold and about 4 or 5 on wood. We'll go up to the 2nd age, pump everything with wood, build a forward building, and then just march into their base with a bunch of rams. So let's speed this up a little bit. We've seen this before. I just want to see what's different and how quick it is. You can already see in the top right our game time here. 11 minutes. 11 minutes to get the W. Which is, like I said, about 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes faster than the English. So, if you want to take the Ram build and go with this civilization as well, I think that is a completely good option to go for. We're building houses. We just got the resources available for the 2nd age. Again, we're going economic wing, which will unlock the cheaper villages. For this particular thing, like, we don't need reduced cost of technology for Ram Rush because we're not building rams. We're not going to be building traders. Like, another option could possibly be the camel support if we can get a couple of camels in there to bump our inventory up. But I think the economic one's also a good option there. Still building villages. We got 10 on food, 11 on wood. Alright, there is our 2nd age. We have a forward base already. I'd already built the barracks. I could probably build that a little earlier, but I built the barracks because you can build that in the Dark Age, so it's already available. I start pumping out inventory, and this inventory right here builds the ram straight away. So if I'd already built the barracks and had already had that troop there, I could be a little bit faster on this again. So we don't need the blacksmith, we don't need the research. We can build the military forward building in the Dark Age if we're quick enough. I didn't go through a lot of time trying to make this build specific for the Abbasid Dynasty. I kind of just took the one I already had and just went with it, trying to change it on the fly as I could, because I know, like, obviously I don't do the council hall here because I'm not English, so I'm going barracks instead. I'm versing the English. They would be going longbowmen, but I can't build in rams with cavalry, so I'm going with spearmen because I just want the rams out of the door. We got a collection of 4 spearmen. We've got 1 battering ram coming. And obviously we're still building our economy down in our town. Making sure we've got the research for the lumber camp. And we're going to get ready to build a second ram almost on the dot. We're at 7 minutes and 45 seconds, and we already have our first ram. There's the second blueprint down. We're going to have 2 rams running into the English base very shortly. Very shortly. We have 20 villagers on wood to make sure we can keep building the rams. Here's the second one going. They finally found us. There's the scout. The scout sees us. It sees the rams, and it must have been like, oh shit. And it runs back home to go get help, running away to safety. Do we march in with the 2 rams? Come on. We can build a third. We just got the resources. But sorry. Oh, they're coming in with men at arms. But it's okay. We got a lot of spearmen. I tried to fend it off. We got 2 rams. I just want to hide them. I don't want them to die yet. I want them to send them off into victory. I decided to send another villager back down here to get the archery range now that I've got some rams. Knowing that they're building men at arms, I now want to get some crossbowmen on the playing field, just so I got the counter for that. But it doesn't seem too bad. They only had 5 men at arms. I have enough spearmen to just brute force my way through. With their small militia just completely dead, I start sending in the rams. I've got a third one getting built, and we're at 9 minutes. This is a minute quicker than my expected time for the English was. Like, at least a minute. I'm pretty sure I marched in on the English game at about 10:30 or maybe 11 even, for a 13-14 minute victory. This is 9 minutes and 30 seconds, and these rams will be kissing the enemy town center. They have no more men at... Oh, they have 1 more men at arms. Oh, 2. They have 2. They have 2 men at arms coming to defend themselves, but it's not going to be enough. My spearmen are here defending the rams. I also have the archery range built up now. I guess I can't get the crossbowmen just yet, but the archers will be coming. The third battering ram is almost built. I have 600 wood. I can build more battering rams and just send them in one after the other. My spearmen are dying to their troops here because it's spearmen. They're not that strong. But I'm keeping the men at arms distracted. The archer's not a worry, but I'm keeping the men at arms distracted, running them away from the siege rams. The villagers in this case probably should be attacking them. The villagers would be able to take them down pretty quickly. There's 1 man at arms going. They're only just getting to the second age at 10 minutes and 30 seconds, but the town center's already halfway dead. At 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Here comes a third. There's a fourth. I have wood for 5 and 6. I could be building archers. I'd start building some camel archers to defend the spearmen and the battering rams. But that was fun. I was like, oh my goodness, this is actually quicker than the English run. And I can't wait to do this again. There might be ways to speed this up, but I might hold that off on a YouTube point for a while. I've already done 3 videos on the ram rush in like the last little bit. So I might hold off on another ram rush for a little while. But that was super fun. Playing the Abbasid Dynasty, my first couple of games as them. It was just first bots, but my goodness, I had fun. I killed the town center before their second landmark went up. It was fun. It was super fun, and I can't wait to try them more. I would highly recommend you do the same. Give them a shot if you haven't already. They're a bunch of fun. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more. Check the description below. We've got links to Discord, Instagram, and Twitch where we stream 4 nights a week. But I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye!